Good morning. Welcome to Options Tenors for 1322. It is our market prep for the day, Wednesday. Now, we had CPI yesterday, and the market moved quick, fast, and furious. And today, almost nothing, even though the numbers were terrible. Could it be a catalyst? Yeah. After the order flow comes in to the market, we could see much more of a drop or lift coming up. We did mention last night. I'm just going to start from the daily time frame. By the way, if you're new here, go down to that bottom right hand corner, hit that Options Center logo, and subscribe. We had talked about the graveyard doji, the or inverse hammer, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. If this thing starts to break to the downside, then we have quite a bit of way to go. I would say 43.27 before we start really we start accelerating down to that level, and also one more if we keep going, 42.65. That's on the daily. We're talking about getting over this level of 44 10ish area, and we tried to get up there, couldn't get there. The 50-day moving average and that level held its ground, so it's not looking so good. We're going to get out of our calls as soon as the bell opens, and I'm sure a lot more people are as well. So we'll see how this happens. We do have that 50% retracement. Also, one more little support here that that's holding on real tight. So we get underneath that support from this daily candle, and we should see a fairly big move to the downside. Okay. And nothing's looking bullish on this unless we somehow get a higher low around the zero line, or perhaps retesting this downtrend line here. And just going over the Elliott wave on the 65-minute. This is the last thing we're going to look at. Everything else we looked at last night. We're talking about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move after we hit this 50% and then a bounce from here. Now that's still valid. Now there's a lot of different things we could do. We could say it ended here. That's what we were counting, and then we have an A, expanded B, and then C up. That's one possibility. And then another would be that this was actually a wave 4, and that we just ended here, and we're looking for an A, B, C up now, or maybe even impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and that would be very confusing for in the future to see if that's an actual first move, or if this was the A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a C impulsive move. So that would be the two scenarios that I could see. But seeing that this might be a wave 4, let's call this a wave 4. If we move these out of the way, and we're looking for lower levels, this is a little bit more bearish scenario. So the 5 would be way down here, probably wherever the channel ends. It makes sense. And that this is actually the 4 down here. That this was a longer wave. 2, and then 3, 4. And then what we're getting here is a 1, 2. And then much further down, a 5 wave move down to end this. So let's see what we got from the top of this possible wave 4 to this. Didn't quite get to the 618 area. So that's that's a sign that it wasn't actually meant to be a 1, 2, but it doesn't, that nothing's for certain. So I just wanted to show that last scenario. If we start to break down from this low, then we're probably going to see a 5 wave move down here, and that would be our possible wave 1. There's other ways we could count this as well, but those are the 3 scenarios that I'm really kind of shaking out today. Doesn't matter if you count it a different way. Just wait for, but remember 3, 4, 5 if the bottom is in. If not, we're probably going to go touch the bottom of the channel, possibly around the 43.10, 12. Let's see what that coincides with on some of our levels. 43, yeah, right down here, 43.21, a little bit lower. Yep. So those are just some things to look at. Just want to get that out there. You see that trend line we have coming up here. It looks like we're dipping below it and not looking so good for the bulls. All right. Thanks for joining us here. Have a great trading day. Be careful trading. Remember to trade light when you're not sure what quite is happening. Just trade light. That's all. You guys have a great day.